All right, for Beat 21, it was a Major Look remix for Nas. Download the kit, you'll get the four Reason files, the four different Reason versions that I had, and then all the samples and stuff. The samples I was using mostly were from this artist that goes by Rashawn Patterson, who's like one of my favorite R&B artists. He's got a unique voice. Put out I think about three albums. I have three anyway. He might have more. I'm not sure, but the I sampled his CD because he has some pretty cool string sounds and stuff like that. And I didn't even use them all. There's still a whole lot that haven't even been used, but they're all in the kit. So if you download the kit, the WAV files in there, the recycle files, and then there's some average white band in there. I ended up using one of those, and so I'll show you what I ended up doing with this. The uh, the first beat was real simple. It was Rashawn Patterson sample and then some drum sounds, Isaac Hayes. And so this is how the drums went. Played it out, Isaac Hayes break, some hats that just a pattern that I played out. So that was that. And then for the loop, I slowed it down a lot, but this is what it sounded like originally. And what happens is that sample was reversed. So what happens? I took the loop, reversed it, then chopped it up, and then tried to do something with that. So I was just experimenting, trying to come up with something. I don't want to say by accident, but just trying to work over audio, see if I can pull out something that maybe wasn't there. So this was the arrangement that I ended up playing out. So this is how that sounds. And then with the drums. So that was version 8. That was pretty simple. I think I changed it up here. Not sure, but you can get this, edit it, change it all up, add stuff, take stuff up, rearrange it, see what you come on with. If you come up with something that you like, man, shoot it to me. Version B, still using some Rashawn Patterson stuff. And then for the drums, I ended up pulling in a drum loop. But I think let's see. I pulled it in and then just played it a little differently. So that's the drums. This is the pattern I came up with for the drums. The kick is cool, but snare is kind of quiet. And I think I didn't care about that because I think the loop itself had a snare or something in it. Yeah, it didn't have a snare, but it had that weird clap sound in there. Again, going with the reverse sample. Then I went with a different Rashawn Patterson sample, and that's what this one sounded like. So that's the as you can hear, he has some pretty good music. This is a sample of a loop that I pulled out of some of his stuff, and when you hear how it's arranged and stuff, he's got some good sound in there, and the songs are pretty good if you're into R&B. So that's what his music kind of sounds like right there. I highly recommend you looking at Rashawn Patterson. He's got some great work. So anyway, I took pieces of that and then pieces of the reverse sample, and then just came up with this kind of an arrangement. So we have that's where the chorus comes in, and you'll hear that in the remix. And so that's why I used that other loop to kind of just add a variation to when the chorus came in. So that was version B. Version C, I ended up going with the average white band sample this time. And so this sounds like this. And this one I pulled from vinyl, so it's kind of airy. I tried to EQ it, tried to pull out some of the hits and stuff, but you can still hear it coming through pretty good. Matter of fact, I probably should just left it alone because it actually sounds better without all the EQing I did. So I took that sample, chopped it up a little, and then just ended up playing an arrangement. Pan my hats left and right, just experiment. Really don't, didn't really care for how it came out or whatever, but I was just trying different stuff. And then for the drums, some Detroit Emerald City stuff and some Impeach the President. Always a nice kick. And so this is what it came out like. So I like that. That one came out all right. And then the last version, D, again, average white band. This was the sample I used. And then the drums, some MPC kicks and snares and stuff. So and this is how that arrangement came out. So, 4 different versions. I was just trying to go in a bunch of different directions, just experimenting, trying a bunch of different stuff. So, download the kit, flip something out of it, enjoy the MP3, the remix, check out the Rashawn Patterson stuff, man. Of course, Nas, if you don't have any of that, I don't know what you're doing. Classic stuff. I'm in com, man. Get at me.